Please welcome board member Joan Tamichi.
Good afternoon, everyone. I thank you so much. Esasquali, thank you for joining us here today on our last day at the Reservation Economic Summit. Hasn't this been a fantastic res? Woohoo! There's Esasquali. So today I have the honor of introducing the Native Woman Business Owner of the Year Award. And we give this award in recognition of outstanding leadership, management, quality performance, and commitment to excellence as a successful Native American woman-owned business. So it goes to Jody Blankenship, and I also want to recognize Jensen Peon. They're both citizens of the Confederated Tribes of Colville. They also have relatives at Spokane and Eastern Cherokee tribes too as well. This particular business has been filling a service and industry gap in Indian country and definitely in their community. Their community was experiencing a waning in entrepreneurial spirit, and this business emerged and served as an example of what might be possible with hard work, determination, and just a solid business plan. So it's always important to write it out and plan it out. The Indigenous Boutique and Spa opened its doors in Cherokee, North Carolina. Soon after, they enticed additional businesses to join them in an area that had been a sleepy business district. And so, and then on top of that, they have also been inspirational to other women within the community who have now started their business. So they are definitely empowering future generations. So ladies, come on up.
All right. Petsia Jensen Pion Tweetsquest. Ukutun Chinle Unchenle E. Hello, my name is Jensen Pion and I'm happy to be here. I'm Spokane, Colville, and Cherokee native. I'm from Spokane, Washington, but I've lived in Cherokee for 7 years. I started working in the spa industry 10 years ago as a front desk girl when I was 18 years old. 2 years later, I began servicing clients on my couch in an apartment in Spokane, Washington. I've worked at several high-end spas. Then eventually I opened a business out of my home in Cherokee until July 2020 when that home got broken into and my things were destroyed. I was on the brink of giving up and starting over when my sister Jade and her husband Corey came alongside me and showed me a business plan for a boutique and a spa. Together we collaborated and created Indigenous Boutique and Spa for what it is today. I could not be more thankful for my sister and Corey, for my daughter, Amory and Julie, for Alex Polly, our members, team members, Sarah, Miana, and Julie, for Pat Stevens, who invested in the business, the Sequoia Fund, and above all, Creator God. Let my story be an example of what the enemy means for evil, God can turn for good. Lem Lemsh.
Shio Nagata, Jade, Disquinani, Dakwadoa, Kolana'i, Janela, Galieliga, Jadedo. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jade Blankenship. I live on the Kuala boundary in the Big Cove community, and I'm honored to be here today. First, I would like to give glory to God, for He knew the plans that He had for my life that led me to this moment that I get to share with you all today. I would like to thank my business partner and little sister, Jensen Pion. She was the very beginning of our business, and I'm thankful that she allowed me to come alongside her to create Indigenous Boutique and Spa. I would like to thank our team back home, Miana Feather, Sarah Bird, and Julie Smart. I'm thankful to have such a strong group of women that are helping us create a positive space for our community and run our business. I would like to thank the Sequoia Fund for lending us money at the height of the pandemic and shortly after the lockdown that had many women getting their hair colored in their beauticians' kitchens. Lastly, I'd like to thank my husband and our 5 boys, Eli, Kellen, Kai, Obi, and Baker. Your love, grace, and support has never gone unnoticed, and I love you all very much. In 2012, I left Spokane, Washington, and I moved to Cherokee, North Carolina. My grandfather, Richard, was battling dementia and prostate cancer. He passed just 3 weeks after I left. My grandfather always encouraged me to go to college and to get an education. It was a constant conversation between him and I for as long as I can remember. In 2016, I graduated with an accounting degree from Western Carolina University, and all the plans that I made for myself were turning into dead ends and closed doors. While it was discouraging and frustrating, a different path was being created for my sister and I, and it has been an amazing experience and journey. We get to make a positive impact on our community. We get to help people look and feel beautiful. We get to encourage other young women and men to follow their passions and their dreams. We get to encourage them to be entrepreneurs and to take risks. I'm looking forward to the future of our business and the blessings that are in store. Our vision, plan, and dreams for Indigenous Boutique and Spa is to collaborate with other Indigenous women and open multiple locations of our spa throughout Indian country. Thank you again for this amazing honor, and please encourage all the Indigenous women and men out there to follow their dreams and to never let anyone tell them that they are not capable of great things. Shki.
Please welcome board member Lillian Sparks Robinson.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am here to present the American Indian Leadership Award. This award is in recognition of outstanding leadership and support of American Indian business and economic development endeavors in tribal communities. It is my pleasure to announce the 2023 recipient of the American Indian Leadership Award is the Morongo Band of Mission Indians. On January 28, 2022, after more than 10 years of teamwork and focus, the Morongo Band secured the final approval of a historic agreement between the tribe and the Southern California Edison Company, affording profound short and long-term benefits to the tribe, the surrounding communities, Indian country, and most importantly, our climate. The first of its kind joint venture between an Indian tribe and an electric utility established Morongo Band as the first Native American tribe to become a joint owner of a high voltage transmission system and an individually participating transmission owner in the California Independent System Operator. Morongo's investment in this $800 million project significantly affects California's transmission infrastructure build-out, tripling the transmission system's capacity to connect solar, wind, and battery projects outside of the reservation to the Southern California region. This large-scale, reliable delivery of renewable energy is an integral part of the country's contribution to climate solutions and will serve as a template for future tribal private partnerships that can accelerate the transmission development needed to get more clean energy on the grid. In addition to the positive environmental impact, the project presents a significant monetary benefit to the tribe. By securing the annual revenue requirements as a 30-year investment, Morongo Band ensured that the tribe will have a stable and certain income from Morongo Transmission, LLC, for at least the next 30 years. Please help me congratulate the Morongo Band of Mission Indians as the American Indian Leadership Award recipient from the National Center.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is James Steve, and I have the great honor of being the Vice Chairman for the Morongo Band of Mission Indians. On behalf of Morongo, we are deeply honored to receive the American Indian Leadership Award this year. Today's award is the wonderful recognition of Morongo's history-making launch of Morongo Transmission LLC, a partnership through which Morongo became the first Native American tribe in the nation to be authorized as a participating transmission owner. This milestone was more than a decade in the making and is a testament to the vision and leadership of the Morongo Tribal Council members with whom I have the honor to serve. Morongo Transmission allowed our friends at Southern California Edison to upgrade 48 miles of power lines to help advance California's clean energy goals and power grid stability. Morongo and our valued partners at Axiom Infrastructure joined together to form Morongo Transmission and entered into this innovative agreement with Edison. We truly believe the agreement between Morongo and SCE is a precedent-setting arrangement and can serve as a blueprint for other tribes and utilities across the nation to develop critically needed infrastructure. This project aligns with Morongo's history of leadership and our successes in economic development. As one of the largest employers in Riverside County, Morongo provides over 3,500 jobs and nearly $3 billion in regional economic activity across a diverse portfolio of business enterprises, including gaming, energy, finance, healthcare, manufacturing, retail, tourism, dining, recreation. Once again, we are profoundly grateful to be recognized by the Center and receive this award. Thank you.
Please welcome Board Member Ron Solomon.
Guatsi Hopa. Any Pueblos out there? Kaitawa Droas Sinatsut, it's a second whole Nazi. Wait, say what guy it's a say watching and yet see who take the creation. No, yet see Shahano Diamshi, induced Jama, Pueblos Jama. Good morning, everybody. I was just greeting you, wishing you a good midday. In my native tongue, Keris from the Pueblo of Laguna. And it's my honor today to actually present an award that I received many years ago, which was very inspirational to me to continue to keep going, because setting up and operating tribal businesses is a challenge, let me tell you. And so this is for the American Indian Business of the Year, which recognizes the success of a tribally owned business in many ways. One is for the leadership and management of a corporation that's owned by a tribe. And this is for the Akana Group, but primarily for their leader, Chad Johnson, who's, yeah, go ahead, cheer him on. This can be an inspirational moment for executives that are trying to make things happen for the tribal group that they work for, whether it's, their own tribal nation or for others, for others that come on and try to help a tribe succeed. So this gentleman is a wonderful human being according to his own employees, which is really nice. I mean, that's great. The accolades are great that came in for him. Being a great boss, a great friend, a great philanthropist in many ways, spending both money back into the community and also devoting hours of volunteerism for the tribal community at the same time. He's a devoted husband and father, and all those things go into making the foundation for somebody to provide leadership and management, the caliber of which he has been successful at doing for the Akana Group. And he's person that, has looked back generationally and relied on foundations of his own upbringing and has a great personality, apparently, that inspires people to actually live up to the mission and values of the corporation that they're responsible for collectively as a company. So please join me in welcoming Chad Johnson to the stage here, and let's give him a great round of applause. Chad. Thank you.
Achukma, achukma. That says wow. That's how it's. Halito, chumachikma, toche bieto, donde in this case, Sahachoviyat Chad Johnson, Econo Group President COK, Chahata COK. My name is Chad Johnson. I am the president of the Econo Group, and I am a citizen of Choctaw Nation, descendant of the Seminole Nation. And I want to talk to you a little bit. First of all, I am extremely, extremely humbled and honored to have received this recognition. And I'll get to a little bit later some other folks I want to think about, but what an incredible time to be an Indigenous entrepreneur. There is not a better time, not only here in the United States, but the Indigenous entrepreneurship that's growing in our First Nation brothers and sisters in Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and the rest of the world. We are doing things that we have never done before. We are showing up in rows and new developments, new technologies, new programs, building real generational impact, building generational wealth. The challenge to create economic nexuses, which the tribes are doing great things in doing that, to allow for economic engines like the Econo Group to go in and prosper, to bring in dollars back, to create those economic engines that go out and bring revenue back into those areas. So my challenge to the tribe, continue to create your tax codes, continue to create your tax programs, continue to create entrepreneurship programs to support your tribal businesses, because it is phenomenal what's happening right now. If you'd have told me 10 years ago that we would have been incorporated in Australia, no idea. I was just trying to worry about like everything, cash flow, payroll, insurance, which every entrepreneur knows what I'm talking about when you go through those type of things. Doesn't matter what your size is. So, and then the next thing I want is the entrepreneurs. You have to continue to show up. You have to show up. Yes, it's uncomfortable, but I guarantee there is somebody in this room that has gone through exactly what you've gone through before, regardless of the same industry, regardless if it's a different industry, different state, different tribe. It's been said throughout this week, we're stronger together. That is the same thing with businesses. Reach out. Even if it's us, myself or my team, yes, we dig in the dirt for a living. Yes, but if you want to talk about force vectoring systems on the F-35 Strike Fighter, we probably have somebody that can help you with that, right? Please reach out. Please continue to show up, because that is the only way that we will continue this growth. In closing, before I walk out, we had an elder that passed away, like a lot of us did, and he was always on me about getting out of my own way. And I don't know if anybody knows Greg Willie. He was a real good friend of my father, and my father's here, but he was always telling me about getting out of my own way, which was a really challenge for me as a business owner, that I had to bring in really good people and let them do what they do and get out of their way. So as I close, I would like to have my team stand up, everybody part of the Econo Group team here. If you'd stand up, and I would give them a round of applause for all the support that they have given us, because this award is all about them than me. And in closing, Chapisaloke, Yakoke.
Please welcome Chairman of the Board, Derek Watchman.
Greetings again, and as we continue our awards, I've been asked as the Chairman of the Board to bestow on our new awardee the Corporate Advocate of the Year Award. This award recognizes the leadership of a corporation for demonstrating a sincere commitment to the growing business opportunities for American Indian and Alaska Native-owned companies, and thus to better our Indian country for future generations to come. Derek Williams, Senior Program Manager for the Indigenous Programs at Amazon, is here to represent Amazon for the award. I know Derek, and I call him Amazon Derek, and he calls me Navajo Derek, and so that's our little joke between us. I'm very delighted for Amazon and Derek Williams to receive this award. Derek, are you here? Where is he? Oh, back there, yeah. Amazon has done great work, and I encourage you to reach out to Derek Williams and see what they can do for you all. So, Derek Williams, welcome and congratulations.
Thank you so much for this incredible honor. It's really humbling to accept this award on behalf of a company like Amazon. First, I'd like to say thank you to the National Center for your partnership and your stewardship and everything you've provided us in helping us create a better impact for Indian country. So thank you, Chris. Thank you, team. Thank you, Derek. Navo Derek. You're great. Yeah. So I don't have a lot to say about Amazon in particular. You all know who they are, but being here at Res for my first time, I heard a lot of things that resonated with the principles at Amazon that we preach and we all inculcate in ourselves. And one of those is putting customers first. Another one's embracing innovation and technological change, and then developing solutions for a more sustainable future. I think that we all know that with success and scale comes a broad responsibility. And at Amazon, we've had some success and we've had a little bit of scale. So we have a broad responsibility to really impact our communities, our planet, and generations past, present, and emerging. And those generations need us to be better every single day. At Amazon, we're grateful to have your guys' not only your buy-in, your commitment, your trust, but we're happy to have you guys invite us here today. Our responsibility, it includes supporting economic development in Native American communities through our partnerships with tribal enterprises and the National Center. We know that we must begin each and every day with a determination to make better, do better, and be better for our customers, our people, our partners, and the world at large. And we must end every day knowing that we can do even more tomorrow. And this is why this is a value that we share with the National Center, and I think everybody here believes the same. So as we continue to grow and evolve, we will use our scale to create positive change in the world. As a personal value, myself as a Morongo man, I believe that leaders create more than they consume, and they always leave things better than how they found them. And we are proud to work with Indian country. We're proud to work with all of you here today, and we are excited to help build together a brighter future for all of us, both Indigenous and non. I'm proud to be here. And on behalf of Amazon, I'm grateful for our partners at the National Center. And again, thank you for this incredible honor. This is great. Thank you.
Please welcome board member Margot Gray.
Good afternoon, everyone. Back in 2010, we established the Tribal Gaming Visionary Award. Why? Because the significant contributions and recognition of leadership demonstrated in the tribal gaming sector and efforts to advance opportunity for American Indian-owned businesses. If gaming's our industry, then our business should be involved in there. So this year's awardee is EBC Holdings LLC. It is the commercial gaming and hospitality entity of the Eastern Band of Cherokee Indians. After 25 years of an increasingly successful tribal gaming operation, the leadership of the EBC took the opportunity to explore new markets, diversify its holdings, and make good on its strategic priority of economic sovereignty. EBC Holdings outperformed its performance targets by over 40% in its first year of operations. So lean in and listen to some more here, what they've done. And closed multiple deals set to launch in 2023 and 2025. Now, mind you, that they only started after being in gaming for 25 years. They started the holdings company in 2021. So if by 2025, EBC Holdings is poised to be the tribe's fourth largest revenue source. EBC Holdings outperformed its direct tribal distribution target by 40% in its first full year of operations. Those of us who know what that's, experienced that, it's just amazing. Now you can see why they are being awarded. The company established a gaming technology and venture capital fund to further diversify its holdings and close 2 additional deals. Because of its strong performance and exceptional corporate governance, EBCI Holdings LLC successfully negotiated an increase in direct tribal distribution from 25% to 50% with state regulators and approved by Tribal Council. Let's welcome and give a hand for Corey Blankenship and Adele Madden for the Tribal Gaming Visionary Award. Let's go ahead and take pictures.
Shio, Sahayi Diza, go Wijishknani, Dagodoa, a young Kalanga Nizalagi Unadachkai, Galiele Gajakedon. On behalf of EBCI Holdings LLC, I'm honored to accept this year's Gaming Visionary Award. I extend our sincerest gratitude to the National Center for this recognition. For well over a decade, the Eastern Band of Cherokee Indians has had conversations about the need to diversify to ensure continual funding that provides essential services to our tribal members. After building a highly successful tribal gaming operation, our leadership realized the need to protect and grow our revenue-generating assets. And while diversification is key to a robust tribal economy, we also believe that we must play to our strengths. With a 25-year track record of successful tribal gaming operations and a stellar team of professionals and partners, the EBCI decided to go all in. EBCI Holdings LLC, the commercial gaming and hospitality entity of the Eastern Band of Cherokee Indians, started in 2020 with the tribe's acquisition of Caesars Southern Indiana. It was our first economic venture in the commercial gaming space and has surpassed our forecast and expectations as we continue to grow that line of business. EBCI Holdings has grown quickly, closing 2 additional commercial gaming deals in our first 18 months of operation, and incubating a gaming technology venture capital fund with a growing portfolio of businesses with diverse but complementary offerings. True to the vision set forth by tribal leadership, EBCI Holdings LLC is poised to become the fourth largest revenue stream to the tribal government by 2025. As I think about the opportunity that lies ahead of us, I'm honored to serve my tribe and my community as a member of the EBCI Holdings Board of Directors. The ancestral homelands of my people stretch across what is today 8 states, and it is my personal mission to see that the Eastern Band of Cherokee Indians has an economic entity in each of those 8 states. 4 down, 4 to go. So we thank you again for the recognition of EBCI Holdings LLC, our mission, our vision, and most importantly, all of the wonderful people who have made this entity a success. Ski, Oshkahesti, Negohila.